Hi everyone and welcome to the next installment of this running, strength and stability class from the Sports Science Institute of South Africa together with Totalsports. Hope you're all doing well, keeping nice and warm during these cold fronts. Right, we're going to start off today with our mobility routine. All you're going to need is probably a soft mat because you will be on the floor a little bit, as well as one or two light objects that you can use as light weights, as well as a chair or bench around about knee height, and an unstable surface, so anything from an Eric's mat to a pillow or cushion, something that will challenge your ankle stability a little bit. Okay, so starting off with our warm-up, you just stand on one leg, slightly bend the knee, which you can do leg swings forward and back. Okay, 10 reps on the one leg. Try and keep the rest of your body completely stable, just working in the one hip. And 10. Good, change sides. Keeping a slight bend in the standing leg, try and make the other leg go straight back and forward, being as stable as you can. And 10. Okay, then side to side, opening up the hips a little bit more. Try and get as much range of motion as you can without any compensation, so without leading your torso. 10. Other side. Last two. 10. Okay, from there, standing on one leg, raise your one knee up, just past 90 degrees, squeeze your core nice and tight. You're going to just twist your torso towards the side of the knee that's bent and upright. Okay, and then rotate back to the front. Just rotating to the side, keeping your hips and your knee facing forward, and rotating back. Just do 10 on one side, 10 other side. Just looking for some rotational range and a bit of stability, challenging the ankle of the standing leg. Keep that core tight. Keep pushing through your big toe into the floor. Keep your arch nice and prominent. This is 9, last one. 10. Good, changing sides. Gripping into the ground with your big toe, knee up. Rotate to the side of the knee that's up and back to the middle. Slow and controlled. Last two. 10. Good, from there again, standing on one leg, we're going to do heaven and earth reaches. Okay, so grip into the floor with your big toe, take your opposite hand, hinge your hips back, keeping a straight lower back, kick your non-standing leg back, you're going to touch your toes, reach up, it's a little hop. Hinging your hips back, touch your toe, come up, little hop. Okay, for 8 more. Good, that's 6. 8, last 2. 10, change sides. Your lower back staying nice and straight, hinging your hips back, feeling your hamstrings tighten as you're going back. Little hop at the top. Going for your last one. And relax. Good, sit up nice and wide. Toes pointing forward, pushing your bum back and down. Keep your chest up. 5 on each side. Last one. Good, going onto the floor. Okay, bring your one leg forward. Place your hands on either side of your front foot. Okay, gonna rock back, straighten your front leg, toes up, with your back knee up off the floor. Pushing your hips forward, keep your back knee up, and reach forward. Rocking back, push your hips forward, reach up. That's 2, 3, 2 more, 4, last one, 5. Good, change sides. Other leg forward, hands by the side, rock back, straighten your front leg and point your toes to your face. Push your hips forward, reaching up. That's 2, 2 more, last one, 5. Good, and then going into a top plank, I'm going to opposite toe touches. Okay, so hands beneath your shoulders, squeeze your bum, squeeze your core tight. Opposite hand, opposite toe, back to a plank. Opposite hand, opposite toe, back to a plank. 5 aside. And relax. Good. And then we're going to a fury plank. Okay, so with your knees beneath your hips and your hands beneath your shoulders. Okay, raising your knees slightly off the ground. And we're going to be going into kick back, external rotation, 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Okay, so slightly off the ground, keep your core tight. Squeeze the glute, kick back, control back down, rotate to the side, control back down. Okay, that's 1. Kick back, control down, rotate out, control down. 3, 4, 5. Relax your knees down. Doing the same thing on the other side. Knees off the floor. Squeeze the glute, kick back. Rotate to the side and relax. It's 1. Last one. And relax. Good. Last one of the warm-up, just stamping out our calves. Okay, alternating heel to ground, 10 per side. And relax, standing up. Right. And then we're going to go into our first set. Okay, you're going to need a light object. We're going to be doing a cross-body single leg squat. Okay, so standing on your one leg, grip your toe firmly into the ground. Hold the object with both hands. And then you're going to squat down, keeping your chest up. Sit back into your hips as you take the object towards the hip of the standing leg. From there, drive through your glutes and your hamstrings of that standing leg to come up. Pull the object across your body, bring the opposite knee through. Control back down into your squat. Drive up and pull the object across your body. Okay, in a diagonal pattern. Right, we're going to do 8 on the one side and then 8 on the other side. Just looking for stability and control, making sure that you're pushing your hips back, keeping your heel flat, and you're keeping your knee nice and straight in line with your second toe. Okay, sit back into your hips, controlling down, drive up, pull across your body. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last 2, 7, 8. Good. Changing sides. Okay, opposite foot on the floor, grip into the ground through your big toe. Sit back into your hips, control the weight down towards your hip. Drive up, squeeze your hips forward, pull the weight across your body. It's 2, 3, 4, halfway, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Good job. Okay, from there we're going to need our unstable surface. Okay, so I'm using an Airx cushion. You can use a pillow, cushion, anything similar. Okay, ideally you can do it barefoot. We're going to be doing a 3-way hop. Okay, so starting just behind the unstable surface, standing on one leg, you're going to hop forward, stabilize on the object, hop to the one side, stabilize, hop back to the middle, hop to the other side, stabilize, hop back to the middle, and then hop back off. Okay, that's one round. You can do 4 rounds on the one leg, and then 4 rounds on the opposite leg. Each time stabilize each landing that you have. Okay, so you're hopping forward, soft landing, hopping off, hopping back on, stabilize, hopping to the other side, hopping back on, and back off. Okay, that's 1. We have 3 rounds left on this leg. Good, that's 2. Nice and controlled. Each time stabilizing, soft landing, your bum going back, keeping the knee nice and straight. That's 3, got 1 round left. And relax. Good, changing sides. That's 1. Two. 3, or 1 more round on this leg. And relax. Whew. A lot of concentration for that one. Right, we're going to do 1 more set of those 2 exercises. So you need your light weight again. Going back to our cross-body single leg squat. Okay, staying on your one leg. Grip into the ground with your big toe. Chest upright, sit back into your hips as you control the weight down towards that hip. Drive through your glutes and hamstrings. Bring the opposite knee through as you pull the weight across diagonally to the side. It's 3. 5. 'Keep that knee nice and straight and line the toes. Try and keep the chest upright as you're squatting down. Last one. 8. Good, changing sides. Slow and controlled. And for our last 2. Good. Okay, grab your unstable surface again. Facing just in front of you. Okay, we're doing 4 rounds on each leg of our 3-way hop. Okay, nice and slow and controlled. Forward, side, back on, side, back on, and back off. That's 1. 2, 3, 4. Good. Change legs. Nice soft landings. Keep sitting back into your hips. That's 3. 4. Good. Alright, great job. Okay, for our next superset, we're going to need a light object again, and then a chair or bench nearby. The first exercise, we're going to be doing a weighted squat. Okay, into a Cossack squat on the one leg. You can do that 8 times, and then do a weighted squat, Cossack squat on the other side 8 times. Okay, I'll just show you each of those separately. So the weighted squat. Hold the one object on your one shoulder with the elbow upright, forcing you to keep the chest up. Squeeze the core nice and tight, so keeping the ribs down to your hips. Okay, sitting up with your feet about hip distance apart, toes pointing forward. So as low as you can in your squat. From there, your opposite legs can go out to the side with the toes pointing forward. Sit back into your hips, driving back up. Okay, so that was your squat, Cossack squat. 8 on the one side, 8 on the other. Alright, squat, lock out, Cossack squat. Squat, Cossack squat. That's 2. So it's 5. Keep sitting back into your hips, Cossack squat. 6. Last one. Good, change sides. 1, 2, 6, keep driving your elbow up. Keep your chest upright. 7, last one. 8. Good. Okay, from there you're going to need your chair or bench. Okay, about knee height. If you need a little bit higher, just add a cushion or something. Okay, we're going to be doing seated single leg squat jumps. Okay, so you're going to be sitting with your one foot planted on the ground, other leg out. Drive explosively into the ground to accelerate yourself vertically up as high as you can, and then land softly with both feet, with the hips going back. Okay, so from here, driving up, soft landing, sitting back down, same leg, soft landing, sitting back down. Okay, the objective being to try and generate as much power as you can with your one leg. Okay, try and get as high as you can. We're going to do 4 of those jumps on the one leg, 4 on the other. Okay. 1, 2, push the ground away from you. 3, 4, change legs. 1, actually driving through your glute and hamstring of the sitting leg. 2, 3, last one. 4. Good. Okay, grabbing your object again. Going to our squat, Cossack squat. Okay, place on your one shoulder, elbow up, keep your core nice and tight. Going to our squat, Cossack squat. That's 1, 2, 3, 5. Good, 2 more. Keep your chest up, make sure your knees are tracking towards your toes. And relax. Good. Change sides. Again, brace your core nice and tight. Sit back and down. Into the side. 1. That's 5. Good, got 1 left. 8. Great job. Okay, grab your chair or bench again. Going back to our seated single leg squat jumps. Okay, now focus on developing as much power as you can with your one leg. Jump as high as you can, land with 2 feet, the hips going back for a nice soft landing. Okay, push explosively into the ground. 1, 2, 3, lead with the glutes and hammies coming forward. 4, change legs. 1, 2, 3, last 1, 4. Good. Okay, and then we're going to go into a similar set in concept. Okay, although focusing now more on the horizontal plane. So you're going to need a soft chair or bench. Okay, for example, that has a cushion on it. You might use a couch or a bed, for example. Okay, you're going to rest your shoulders on that. Then you're going to need a light weight on top of your hips. We're doing weighted single leg hip thrusts. Okay, so you're going to rest your shoulders on the chair, bench or couch. Place the weight on top of your hips. Okay, make sure your one leg will be on the floor, the heel on the ground, toes up, the knee directly above the ankle, and you're extending the opposite leg out. From there we're controlling down, push the ground away, squeeze the bum all the way up. Okay, we're going to be doing 10 on the one leg, 10 on the other. Keep your core tight so your hips stay nice and stable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last 2, 9, 10. Good. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last 1, 10. Great job. Okay, you're still going to need your chair or bench. Okay, we're doing the same movement, except for now we're jumping horizontally as far as you can. Okay, so last week we did the seated broad jumps. Now we're doing seated single leg broad jump. So you're on your one leg. Okay, push the ground away, drive yourself as far forward as you can. Soft landing with your hips going back. Soft landing, walk yourself back. Okay, 4 on one leg, 4 on the other leg. 1, 2, 3, one more, 4. Good, change sides. 1, 2, 3, last one, 4. Great job. Alright, we're going back to our second set with the hip thrusts. So you need your soft chair, cushion, or couch or bed. Okay, rest your shoulders flat on the edge of that surface. Place the weight on top of your hips. Make sure your heels are beneath your knees. Core nice and tight. Extend your one leg out. Drop the hips slowly down. Squeeze the bum up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Great job. Okay, place the weight to the sides. Last set of seated broad jumps. Okay, sitting down, one leg on the floor, other leg out. Try and jump as far forward as you can. Okay, exploding, pushing the ground away from you. Nice soft landing with the hips going back. Alright. That's 1, 2, 3, last one on this leg. 4. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, and last one, 4. Whew, those power movements are quite tiring. Okay, we just got one core set left, which is going to include 3 exercises. Okay, we're going to do 2 sets. So make sure you have a nice soft mat or soft carpet on the ground. Okay, first one we're going to be doing is a side plank running man. Okay, how that's going to look. When you set up in your side plank position, make sure you have a straight line between your heels, your knees, your hips, and your elbow on the floor. Okay, your top leg should be, your top foot should be slightly behind your bottom leg. Okay, just so you can raise one leg up at a time without slipping. Okay, squeeze your core nice and tight, raise your hips up off the ground, squeeze your bum forward. From there, bring your top leg up, knee towards the chest, kick back, rest on the floor, bottom leg up, knee into towards the chest, kick back towards the floor. Okay, that's one combination. We're going to do 8 on the one side, 8 on the other side. Try and stay stable as you can whilst you're moving your legs. Okay, core tight, glutes squeezed, top knee up and back, bottom knee up, back. It's 1, 2, 3, keep pushing firmly through your elbow into the floor. It's 5, 6, 2 more combinations, 8, and 8. Good. Change sides. Okay, our bottom leg slightly in front, top leg slightly behind, hips up and squeeze forward, top knee up, kick back, bottom knee up, kick back. That's 3. Try and stay as stable as you can. 6. Last combination. And relax. Great job. Right, from there, going to need 1 or 2 objects. Okay, you can just use one. We're going to be doing a V press Russian twist combination. Okay, so you're sitting your tailbone, chest up, core nice and tight, feet and knees off the floor. From there, you're going to press the object overhead as you extend your legs out. Control back, Russian twist with opposite leg extension, Russian twist opposite leg extension. Okay, that's 1 rep, and we're going to aim for 15 in total. Okay, so core tight, chest up, V press, Russian twist, Russian twist. Keep your hips and your knees as stable as you can. It's 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Keep it up, keep that chest up, core nice and tight. Try not to let your chest start falling back. This is now 11. 13. 'And last combination. And relax. Well done. Should have worked the core and the hip flexors quite a bit. Okay, from there you need 2 objects. Okay, if you don't have 2 objects that you can rest your hands on, you can modify to shoulder taps. Okay, I'll show you both options. So we're doing a push-up renegade row. Full top plank with your hands on the 2 objects. So for example, light dumbbells. Okay, squeeze your core and your bum nice and tight. Okay, control yourself down into a push-up. Okay, row up, down, row up, down. That's 1 rep, and we're going to be doing 8. Okay, if you don't have an object, what you can do is push up, shoulder tap, shoulder tap. Okay, any option, 8 reps. Looking for good shoulder stability and core stability, keeping your hips as stable as you can, not letting them rotate about or drop or go too high up. Okay, push firmly into the ground, squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes, down, row, row. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. Last combination. Great job. Okay, that's all 3 core exercises. We're going to do them all one more time. Alright, starting with our side plank running man. So set up in your side plank, nice straight line between ankle, knee, hip and elbow on the floor. Bottom foot slightly in front of the top foot. Squeeze your bum up and forward. Bring your top knee up, control back. Bottom knee up, control back. That's 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Well done. Changing sides. Okay, my bottom foot slightly in front, top foot slightly behind. Squeeze the hips up, bum forward. And go top knee up and back. Bottom knee up and back. It's 3. Nice and controlled. That's 7. Last combination. And slowly relax. Great job. Okay, then grab your one light object. We're going to our V press Russian twist combination. Okay, almost done. Brace your core nice and tight, keep your chest up, knees and feet off the floor. Press overhead as you extend out. Back in, object to the one side as you extend the opposite leg out. Back in, other side. Back in. That's 1, going for 15. Good, that's 5. Keep it up, keep that chest up, core nice and tight. Keep breathing. Going for 8. This is 10. Good, 5 to go, keep it up. Three to go. And our last combination. And slowly relax. Whew. That starts to add up after a while. Okay, well done everyone. Going to our last exercise, which is going to be our push-up renegade row or shoulder taps. Okay, grab onto the dumbbells, shoulders directly above your hands. Push through your heels, squeeze your core and your glutes nice and tight. Going into our push-up, up, row, row. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 2 left. And 8. Relax. Whew. Well done. Okay, we're happy to know we get our stretch. Okay, so you just relax. Lie down on the floor, Finishing off with a nice easy stretch. Extend your one leg out, take your top knee, pull all the way across your body, reach for the opposite side. Change sides. Keep reaching through your opposite arm to the other side. Good, come back to the middle, hug your knee into your chest, your one knee, as close towards your chest as you can. Okay, then grab behind that thigh, and straighten the leg out, pulling your toes back towards your nose. And relax. Other side, pulling the knee in towards your chest. Or behind the thigh, extend the leg out. And relax. Place your one foot on your opposite knee. Again, grab behind the thigh and pull back towards your body. Use your other elbow to push the bent knee out to the side. Good, change sides. And relax, coming up. Go into a lunge position. Okay, relax your back leg. Push your hips forward. Okay, take your same arm up as your back leg and then lean towards the side of your front knee. Keep your core nice and tight so you keep your ribs down to your hips. Keep pushing your hips forward and pushing your back leg into the ground. Good, change sides. Pushing your hips forward, push the back leg into the ground. Same hand up as your back leg and lean to the side of your front leg. Keeping your ribs locked down to your hips. Good, relax, come up into a downward dog. Push your head right through your shoulders as far as you can. Push your heels towards the ground. Actively pushing the ground away through your hands and shoulders. Take your one foot onto your opposite heel. Push down towards the ground. Keep pushing through your hands and shoulders. Bend the knee of the leg being stretched and keep pushing the heel towards the ground. Change sides. Other foot on the opposite heel. Keeping the leg straight at first. Then bend the knee of the leg being stretched. Keep pushing the heel towards the ground. And slowly relax your knees towards the ground, feet together, knees out. Push your butt back and reach your hands forward. Shimmy your hands across to the left hand side. Reach with your right hand as far as you can, whilst you're pushing your right buttock down towards your heel. Shimmy your hands across to the right hand side. Now reaching with your left hand across and pushing your left buttock down towards the heel. And shimmy your hands back to the center. Try and keep them a bit further whilst you're pushing your bum back towards your heels. Slowly relax, coming out of the stretch. And we are done. Alright, thanks very much for joining this first midday strength and stability class. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay. See you again next week, Monday. Hope you enjoy the rest of the classes for the remaining of this week.